Hello. Overall, it's been a bearish week for energy prices, so let's take a look at the movements in some more detail. Despite a choppy day's trading on Monday, front-month Brent closed $0.3 per barrel down day on day. Concerns about a slowdown in economic growth and also vagueness about the return of Saudi production following the attacks all contributed to the day's movements. Prices continued to soften throughout Tuesday, and this was largely driven by market participants focusing on the reduced global demand for oil. Heavy losses were seen on Wednesday. Brent lost just over $1.5 per barrel. The weekly EIA report showed an increase in US commercial crude stocks of 2.4 million barrels, and this was unexpected. Also adding to the downward movement were reports that a trade deal between the US and China is unlikely to go ahead following Donald Trump's speech on China. Oil prices were relatively muted on Thursday, and this was despite an announcement that Saudi's oil production had actually recovered to around 8 million barrels per day, which is down 1.5 million barrels per day compared to the levels seen before the attacks. Prince Abdulaziz said the kingdom would achieve 11 million barrels per day capacity by the end of September and 12 million barrels per day by the end of November. Last night, Brent closed at $62.17 per barrel, down $2.4 per barrel compared to last Friday. A short system on Monday directed prompt prices higher. However, the rest of the curve was bearish in line with the wider fuels. Carbon prices were supported Tuesday morning after the Supreme Court ruled that the suspension of the UK Parliament was unlawful. However, carbon prices eased in the afternoon and gas did too. Further downward movement was seen throughout Wednesday's session. Confirmation that up to 6 LNG vessels may arrive in the UK in the coming weeks aided a comfortable supply and demand outlook, and this pressured prices lower. Prices reversed most of Wednesday's losses on Thursday as sterling lost value against the euro. Last night, oil curve contracts closed lower compared to last Friday. October 19 lost 2.35 pence per therm, whilst winter 20 lost 0.65 pence per therm. Power prices eased on Monday in line with their gas counterparts. Higher wind generation and lower peak demand also added to the downward movements. Prices continued to ease on Tuesday, although the losses were less noticeable. Most seasonal contracts lost around £0.5 per megawatt hour on Wednesday, once again fueled by losses seen on oil, gas, carbon and coal. Despite prices posting gains on Thursday, all seasonal contracts still closed last night lower compared to last Friday. Winter 19 was down £1.45 per megawatt hour. You can download the full version of this report from our website. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next week.